Lisa Menini here. This week I want to talk to you about having a breakthrough year. When building your business, the fastest way to grow it is to focus your energy on activities that attract clients and bring in cash flow. Yet, you may find yourself choosing a certain activity instead of the results-oriented activities that you should be working on. And although you may have the desire to achieve a certain target, what's often missing is an underlying motivation to get some of those activities completed. One of the biggest problems business owners face that keep them from achieving that breakthrough year is that they just do not understand the natural way that they execute. Now, I recommend aligning your work with how you naturally execute to impact your productivity and your profitability. At Accelerate Success Institute, my clients align their business with their natural wiring, and you'll execute activities and your communication through your natural wiring or your hardwiring. Now, your hardwiring is something you're born with, and it emerges about 2 years old and stays with you your entire life. Your hardwiring dictates the type of environment in which you're best equipped to thrive and to succeed, and it also explains the kind of environment you prefer to live and work. When you understand your hardwiring, you become more effective in creating a workable and profitable business model, increasing sales, and also understanding specifically what motivates yourself and your team. To illustrate, one of my Wake Up Profitable alum is motivated by face-to-face activities in his business, like attending networking events and speaking. Now, these are two activities that give him a lot of energy, largely due to where he falls in his communication drive. Now, he has spoken for years about writing a book, but he has not achieved it. The very nature of writing is actually a heads-down type of activity that you generally do alone. So he finds other face-to-face type of activities much more attractive, and he'll gravitate towards those activities that keep himself from the very activity of writing his book, because the activity of writing his book, of being alone and heads down, is actually draining for him. When I suggested that he dictate his book and have someone transcribe it, or purchase a speech recognition software to complete his book without having to type it himself, his eyes lit up. The nature of this approach is much more in alignment with his natural wiring. Another one of my Wake Up Profitable students completed an exercise on hardwiring that we complete at my live event. Now, through the exercise, she discovered the way that she was motivated, how she communicated, which, by the way, is not necessarily about talking, but successfully exchanging ideas and information, and how she was best engaged in decision making. Immediately after this exercise, she received a call. A $1 million contract was on the line, and a major player in the arrangement was ready to leave, putting the contract in serious jeopardy. Now, she was able to listen through the lens of everyone's hardwiring and resolved the issue. Well, it turns out that the two players involved were completely opposite in their communication drivers, causing major issues. Now, she was able to intervene by clarifying the communication and saving that contract. So you can see the value of understanding not only your hardwiring, but that of others around you. The secret to having a breakthrough year is really understanding your own combination of hardwiring. And once you get your own wiring, you look for ways to align your work environment with it. And when you match your goal planning with the way you naturally execute, watch as you stay consistently motivated and achieve your goals with greater motivation, greater freedom, and greater peace of mind. This is just one of the many practices we dive deep into in the Accelerate Success Institute. And if inspired, join me for the upcoming Wired to Win program to get your unique hardwiring report, instant access to the online program, as well as the live Q&A sessions that we'll be having. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks. And until then, create a great life.